Title: Starlight in Wickenburg. Genre: animated drama or family with light comedy and fantasy realism. Setting: Wickenburg, Arizona, with its wide-open desert skies, old western charm, and local culture providing a warm, earthy visual palette. Plot concept: the story follows an autistic preteen named Mara, who lives in Wickenburg with her grandfather, a retired rodeo cowboy. Mara has a rich inner world that blends astronomy and desert mythology. She feels most at peace under the stars and begins seeing constellations come to life in her imagination. Characters who guide her as she navigates friendships, school challenges, and self-expression. A magical stargazing observatory in the desert becomes her sanctuary and ultimately the heart of a community-wide effort to see the world through Mara's eyes. Director Domi turning red. Her knack for visually inventive storytelling and emotionally grounded characters would be ideal. Alternatively, Pete Docter Inside Out, Solas producer or co-director, would ensure the tone hits that introspective yet accessible balance. Voice cast: Mara, autistic lead. Cast a young autistic actress. Disney is likely to go for authenticity, especially by 2030. Someone like Kayla Cromer or Chloe Hayden, if older characters are involved, could also voice adult narrators or future versions of Mara. Grandfather Pop. Jeff Bridges. His warm, western voice fits the Arizona setting and grandfatherly wisdom. Constellation characters: imaginative fantasy figures. Sterope, a wise horse-shaped star guardian. Angela Bassatorian, playful star cowboy. Pedro Pascal, you're a musical constellation bird. Ollie Carvalho or Billie Eilish, if she branches into voice acting, teacher or school counselor, supportive adult. Octavia Spencer or Kristen Bell, target audience: primary kids aged 8-14 and their family. Secondary teens and adults interested in neurodiversity stories. She educators and advocates. This could also be a tool for classrooms or autism awareness in a sheet of themes. Autism as a different way of experiencing the world, not something to fix. The power of imagination as a communication tool. Generational bond, sensory awareness, and emotional regulation. Visual style: a blend of Pixar realism and starry, dreamy fantasy sequences. Think Coco meets Inside Out, with constellations animated in glowing, flowing forms that interact with the natural desert landscape.